Hello everybody and welcome back to the next episode of Stainless Steel outside of Rennes, where last time we fought and we lost quite a tough battle, and because of that we're changing our tactics going forward. We're no longer doing sieging, we're not going to siege them out, we're just going to go straight in with multiple armies, even against tough locations, and take them out as soon as we've got the siege equipment to do so. So we'll do that at Angers, and we're doing that at Clermont as well. And we are also thinking about attacking in Sicily, as we've got decent forces here. And of course we're also looking at progressing down here in the Holy Land. Now Cairo is under attack. I think we want to try and lift the siege. All it is infantry. We've got 2 units of cavalry. Now merchant cavalry militia are not great. We have Crusader Knights plus our general Joachim. I think we'll be able to take these guys out. We need to do a night attack to get ourselves an extra point of command. So let's do that. I completely forgot the word there for a second, but extra point of command, which will always help us. Joachim is a pretty competent general. We want to ensure that our settlement in Cairo is not under siege all the time. Now then, we'll get our archers up on the wall, because there's a chance they might be able to help us here and shoot. Let us group all our cavalry together. Now we're going to start. I don't know if our archers are going to be able to shoot anything, but we're going to try. But they're all infantry, so I'm not too concerned. We will group all our remaining infantry together though, because if it needs to be, we can always come out and use them as a hammer and anvil. For now though, we're just going to charge the trebuchet, because I want the trebuchet dead. And we'll bring out our infantry afterwards. Can't see much because it's late at night, but that's fine. Get everyone out here. Okay. First units have arrived. Our general's bodyguard is a little bit slower in getting there, but that's fine. If we deal with the trebuchet, that'd be good. We may not need our infantry here at all. It's only Saracen militia. There is some Ahokar, and the Ahokar will be more problematic, but for the time being this doesn't look too bad. We'll just wait for all our troops to arrive at once, and then we can charge in against the next available unit. Which will likely be this Saracen militia. We do have our infantry coming out to support, but we may not need it. But we might just need it to keep them boxed in, I suppose. Right. Let's go for these Ahokar, because they're relatively by themselves as in comparison to everyone else. We don't really want to attack the major throng of spearmen if we can help it. So we'll just attack what's available. General's bodyguard there. Looks like the merchant cavalry militia charging in first, which is probably not ideal. Right, pull back. We can't stay in engaged combat here. We have to just do hit and runs. Charge in, cycle, charge out. That's how I fight with my cavalry for the most part. The merchant cavalry militia seems to be stuck, so let's get them out of there. As best we can, anyway. If those Saracen militia get too close, we should be able to shoot them, which would be ideal. They are also out of position. Let's get our infantry in to attack them momentarily. We don't need to do that straight away. Charge into these Saracen militia here. The archers should take out this Saracen militia without too much trouble, I would imagine. Let's charge in here. It's interesting the merchant cavalry militia charge in first. They're probably the cavalry I'd least like to charge in. especially with the Al-Hakar here as well. But with the addition of the other cavalry, we might be able to change that. Right, you guys pull back. You charge into them now. Yeah, charge into them. Lost a lot of our merchant cavalry militia there. It's unfortunate. Those guys should waver. I don't think we will need them there, but let's go support them because there are other units arriving now. And if we charge into the back of them, they should break relatively easily. Right, break into the Saracen militia. Should be able to get some progress done here, but I kind of want the merchant cavalry militia to do something else because they're not actually being that useful for me. I'm just going to group them separately and get them out of there. Because I think they're just getting in the way, personally. There's a lot of horses being attacked here. Gotta watch the health of our general. Or our general's units, I should say. Right, let's try and crash into the side of the Saracen militia here. Let's get the religious zealots out here, they can lend a hand. But these guys should stop breaking now. We've crashed into the side of them. Yeah, it looks like we've got a rout in progress. Excellent.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Right, deal with these Al-Hakar, please. You crash into them. Crash into these Al-Hakar, that should be that. Haven't taken out their captain yet, but that's fine.
The enemy
There we
general
go.
has no honor.
Good.
He flees the field of battle and abandons his men.
Let's take out those Saracen militia far away. You guys come after these Saracen militia here, please. And this should be the siege of Cairo broken, which is what we wanted. This will also just give more experience to Joachim as a commander, which I'm not too fussed about. Having extra commanders is always useful.
The Lord above is kind. We have captured the enemy's general. That will teach the cowardly dog to run. Now he can rest at our leisure.
There's just this unit left here, possibly. So let's just charge into them from multiple sides. And hopefully we'll be okay. They are standing and fighting longer than I could have hoped they would, but that's alright. We'll get our infantry in here, they'll lend a hand. But our merchant cavalry militia really are terrible. They are technically heavy cavalry, but they're just really bad and not really worth it at all. Let's get infantry over here. Once we've got these guys pinned down, we can charge into them, and we should really be saving our cavalry more than we are. Right, come back in now. There's nothing else you can deal with the Saracen militia that's already here. You guys just, I don't know, go home. Merchant cavalry militia have a place, and usually it's not in an open field.
The enemy flees the battle. Run down those worthless peasants.
Let's get as many prisoners as possible here. Excellent, that's plenty of them.
By the Lord above, our foe has been much humbled. Let all who remember this day remember it as the day of our most glorious victory.
Heroic victory for Joachim. Not sure I agree, but it's a heroic victory. I think we always were going to win that, but I'm sure I gave him some positive traits, so I'm not going to say no. You're going to be executed. And the siege of Cairo is lifted. Wonderful. Let's get our very good diplomat out of here. And also our much
Ready to trade.
worse merchant out as well. Scotland's worth 200 a turn. That's pretty good. We'll retrain what we can here.
How may I serve, Sultan?
Can't quite merge them together and retrain this turn, but that's fine. Do we have more mercenaries we can pick up? No, we don't. It looks like we've got another force coming for Cairo that we have to be aware of. But that's fine. We've got multiple forces in the area now.
Orders.
But we do need to keep on recruiting as best we can. Can I buy your allegiance, Captain Ahmad?
Yes. You are brave to seek an audience with us like this.
No, sadly not.
You speak of discussions come to a close.
That's fine. We might be able to in the future. Now, at Damietta, have we got any...
No, I cannot go there.
Okay, we've got no siege equipment just yet, that's fine.
When shall we attack the walls then, my lord?
Let's keep on recruiting inside Benghazi. Whatever we can at this point. Get the priest out here, because there seems to be quite a few heretics in the area.
God's servant. Who has this?
See if we can assassinate them.
Am I taking down a person or a place?
Unfortunately not there. Have you got an army on you? You do. Let's land your reinforcements at Alexandria.
Leading the men ashore.
Put your troops inside Alexandria for now, and then next turn we can move you on to Cairo, Damietta, or perhaps towards Gaza if the need is there. You're moving towards Syracuse, however one says it.
Orders?
And then we might be able to think about launching an attack on the Italian mainland. Only 5 territories to go. Let's end the turn. Our diplomat continues his long walk to the middle of nowhere as we pass Baghdad. I think Genoa is still going to be friendly with us. I don't see why they wouldn't be. But a lot of our territory has got a very squishy underbelly, so I'm hoping if they do attack, they'll attack some of our border territories. Please don't be attacking Valencia. No, you're not good. You just ran out of movement. Because in the base game of Milan, are dicks. They are always unfriendly and they always double cross you. So I'm hoping that's not going to happen here. But we've kept a pretty good relationship with them for most of the campaign, even when they were persona non grata from the Pope. Papal states do what they should, trying to root out actual heretics, although not particularly successfully by the looks of things. Now the Fatimids, what do you plan to do? I'm curious what you and England will do mostly, because you two are the people I'm fighting at the moment. I imagine you might have another crack at Cairo with the troops nearby. Those troops are coming, but we have just reinforced Alexandria in time, so I'm not too worried about that. Well, I did wish I had another general in the area. So perhaps we might bring our general who's in Benghazi, because he's a pretty good commander, and bring him towards Cairo, Alexandria, Damietta way. Just so we have 2 commanders in the area. Actually, we've got Commander Damietta as well, so we already have 2 commanders here. That's my mistake. Right, so it looks like we'll be able to take Damietta this turn, which is good. Because I don't think that bigger army is close enough. Now, England, what do you plan to do? Because if you don't plan to relieve all these forces, it looks like you're attacking us at Angers. That's bold of you. We've got 2 forces here. Apparently, this other force is not close enough to be involved. Right, Andre the Chivalrous, with your very much militia army. What can you do? Feudal Knights, merchant militia cavalry, that's fine. And King Edward, who's got high quality infantry and some feudal knights as well. King Edward, are you any good? You're unhealthy. You're military minded. Looks to me only the unhealthy thing matters. So you should be a little bit easier to kill. Fine. I think we can take you. Our troops are not the strongest, but we have another army outside that can continue to fight if this fight fails. So I think that'll be okay. Is my hope anyway. And if we do win this, this is Angers in our control. Now then, we've got a lot of these crossbow militia who are not ideal, but they'll have to do. It's not the highest quality army by any stretch of the imagination. But we do have quite a bit of heavy cavalry, albeit including some merchant militia cavalry, which we've already established are pretty terrible. We have a lot of spearmen, which I'm actually happy about. It looks like there's a slightly bigger hill over here. So let's use this to our advantage if we can. I apologise for my voice, by the way. I must sound very croaky. I've got the flu. Unfortunately, there's not much I can do about it apart from try and recover. But I wanted to carry on playing because I enjoyed this game and I wanted to finish off the series in an effort to start the new campaign.
The enemy have brought up more men. They hope to make up in numbers what they lack in bravery.
Right, they have to attack us, so I'm not going to charge them. And I think the bigger army is going to be further... Yeah, the bigger army is further back, which works well for us, actually. So I will come try and deal with this first force straight away, so they don't merge together. Just with all our heavy cavalry. And then we can wait on the second army and wait for them to walk across the entire map, where they'll hopefully be a lot more tired. Just charge into whoever's here. I know you've got some pretty tough infantry here, but that's fine. Looks like your cavalry is arriving a lot quicker. Don't really want to fight both these forces at once. We saw what happened last time with fighting multiple English forces at the same time. Charge with these light men at arms, because they're not spearmen. Because their other cavalry is arriving pretty quickly. We're going to have to pull back, I think. Let's see if we can do some damage here before we retreat to our own forces. Their feudal knights are pushing back, actually. We might be okay. Right, let's see what we can do against this unit here. This unit's going to be pretty badly damaged. Pull back. That unit's pretty much dead. But we've got to watch our own forces. Because now their feudal knights are charging in. So we want to pull back to our own lines, if we can. Need them to charge a little, or run a little bit quicker than they are.
Praise the day before sunset, but our men are winning the battle and forging a worthy victory.
It doesn't feel like a worthy victory just yet. You need to keep running. Because at this point you're going to get caught by some feudal knights, which I don't want. The spearmen sergeants are out of position, but initially we just need to deal with these guys, I think. These merchant cavalry militia we can probably charge against. They're way out of position. And merchant cavalry militia usually aren't that strong. Let's go over infantry to charge against them. Don't think we need to involve our own cavalry here. Although we might need to just to pin them in place. Fine. Oh, they're routing already. Fine. No need to chase them. No need to chase them. Reform the line here. You guys, I'm just going to move forward a little bit so he's got slightly better angles to work with. Does look like we have to fight both forces roughly at the same time. Who's next? They've definitely got higher quality infantry than we do. The only thing we are equal to them on is cavalry, I would say. This was never meant to be a frontline army, really, but hey ho. We'll make it work. These archers will have a bad day. Excellent, pull back. Don't get bogged down in a fight. Especially because these feudal knights are coming in.
In our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
I hope so. I think the commander is here. Let's engage this feudal knights, because the commander is here. If we take out the commander of this first smaller army, life becomes a little bit simpler for us. But we are being shot, unfortunately. Right, pull back. We've dealt with that general. Let them come to us. The forces should be relatively tired as well. Tear these Norman sergeants if we can. Because again, they're slightly out of position. I mean, they are spearmen, but they're not in a skill trim, so we should be okay. Right, pull back over here, please. Our crossbowmen are firing at those linemen at arms, excellent.
The battle is in our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
Okay, we do need to look after our cavalry though. Because we've only got so much, and they've still got 2 more units of heavy cavalry coming in, I believe. Right, we'll charge these feudal knights because they've charged us. Let's get them off the field. Those urban spear militia should have a very bad day from all the crossbows being fired at them. Is my hope. Okay, pull back here. We need to deal with those archers. Those archers proving problematic against our cavalry. Charge those urban spear militia. Shaken. Much cavalry militia. I didn't really want you to charge against the spearmen sergeants, but fine. Don't think it's going to be your most ideal positioning. Right, pull back.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Still by no means a one victory. We've been arrogant before and we've lost. Let's not try and do that again. You guys just stay on guard mode for now. Charge these spearmen sergeants, and then we need to conserve our cavalry for the next incoming attack. We've pretty much dealt with the first army, it's just the second army we need to worry about now. These guys are still relatively full, and they've got heavy infantry like the Mouse Pedites, the Feudal Foot Knights. Those guys are going to hurt. Right, pull back. We pretty much destroy that unit, so that's fine. Let's charge in here. Those feudal knights are going to hurt though. Go after that general's bodyguard. We need this general down. Oh my goodness, look at the damage the guy did. It's because it's the king. He's got 58 units here. And he's going to cycle his charges like a clever gentleman. Come off guard mode. Just get in there. Oh, there's so much heavy cavalry. But the more I can deal with the forces here, the better. Because it gives me more opportunities with my other force, my more competent force, to do what they need to do. I don't know if we are winning the battle. It doesn't feel like we're winning the battle. Unless we take out the king. If we take out the king, things change back in our favour. But England have proved very problematic recently. And I don't like it. And there's feudal foot knights behind there. Everyone on the general's bodyguard, please. Most of the cavalry militia are broken. That's fine. They weren't much use anyway. get around here, at least do something. So they're going to go after our archers, which is not ideal, but it's fine. Come on, where's that general? Where's that king? 23, down to 20, come on. Good charge these spear militia, I guess. Our units are very tired. At least our cavalry is very tired. They've been fighting a long part of this battle. I'll pull back because we can't stay in protracted engagement. Let's get around here. We might be able to break into the back of these guys if we're lucky. And that will turn things in our favour. Good, king is dead.
Slain by our brave soldiers. Attack while his men mourn their loss.
The king is dead. That brings things much more back in our favour. Good. It's going to be a tough fight, but we should win this. We need to break the forces here. So crash into the back of these guys. I know you're very tired, but even a few mediocre cavalry charges will do some good work here to cause a rout, especially with your king dead. Just deal with these feudal knights behind as well. Okay, we're starting to bring things in our favour. Good. Go after these feudal foot knights. They're broken as well. Good. I think we've won it. Oh boy, that was close.
Only half the enemy force remains.
The amount of heavy cavalry there was problematic for us, to say the least. Which unit is still fighting?
It's unwise to praise the day before sunset, but our men are winning the battle and forging a worthy victory.
I can't tell which unit's actually still up and running. Is it you guys? No, it's not.
The enemy flees the
Still,
battle.
take them out. They're worth a lot.
Run down those
Where's the feudal
worthless
foot knights?
peasants.
Remember, feudal knights. Remember to catch up to them. Charge these spearmen. Oh, it's the archers. That's why. Right, carry on running. So the people we lost there were our merchant cavalry militia, which isn't too bad. Speed up time here, let's clear up as many English pig dogs as possible. Oh, actually take out the feudal foot knights, they're more important to me. You guys go off the spear militia, you might just catch up to them in time. But the feudal foot knights are able to fight again, so if you can deal with them, deal with them. The spear militia is not that much of a loss, but the feudal foot knights we want to take down. Well, that's definitely gone a lot better than the previous English engagement we had, so I'm pretty chuffed about that. Let's just go clear up these spear militia over here, and then we can call the battle there. And our general's getting experience as well, which is pretty good, all things considered. Excellent, we can call things there.
By the Lord above, our foe has been much humbled. Let all who remember this day remember it as the day of our most glorious victory.
Again, I'm not sure if it classifies as a heroic victory, but we did have pretty poor quality troops in comparison to the English, so I suppose in some regards it can be classified as a heroic victory. Still, I'm not going to say no. It gives more benefits to my generals. You guys being executed. And we take Angers. Wonderful. Well, we will take Angers momentarily. Unless they decide to come in for another attack. Looks like they're going to. Please don't attack the same force again. They are determined to hold on to this place. Still no reinforcements. Andre the Chivalrous, you're going to have to go again, buddy. Right. Looks like we got a lot of our horses back, though. Let me just save this, because I don't want the first crash to happen and we lose our first attack.
We shall claim victory in God's name, men! To battle!
Strike up the drum and march courageously. Absolutely. I mean, either way, we should still be able to take Angers next turn because we've cleared out the forces inside. And we pretty much do the same again. We just group together who we can. Still got plenty of crossbowmen. There's a nice hill over here to work with. So let's set up over here. We might need to do a little bit of manoeuvring once the battle starts.
The enemy are bringing in reinforcements.
Okay, there being reinforcements, we can deal with that. Actually, it's the smaller army that's here, I think. Let's get our cavalry over here, then we can hopefully deal with them before they become too much of an issue. And we'll deal with that other force a little bit later. Didn't actually see what's coming in here. Looks like Spearman Sergeants, I think. That's fine, we can deal with them. But let's not wait, let's try to deal with them straight away. Before they merge with a bigger army. Looks like we got the majority of merchant cavalry militia back, so probably the majority of them were shot in the last battle. And they recovered their wounds because they were just, you know, shot by arrows and therefore weren't killed, but were just maimed and unable to continue in that particular fight. There's a big throng of spearmen. This might be a mistake, but we'll have to see. Especially with our merchant cavalry militia charging in first. It was hardly ideal. Right, pull back. Once our crossbowmen get in range, that'll be pretty good for us. I'm actually going to leave my merchant cavalry militia somewhere else because they're kind of getting in the way of our more high quality cavalry for the most part. Because I don't think merchant cavalry militia don't have lances, they don't have swords. So their charge attack is mediocre at best. And heavy cavalry really needs to rely on its charging bonus. That's one of the great things about heavy cavalry in stainless steel, is that they're very powerful with their charges. Right, pull back.
It is unwise to praise the day before sunset, but our men are winning the battle and forging a worthy victory.
Okay, we're going to be a little bit careful because we've got another whole army to fight yet. And the crossbow militia is not spectacular. And it looks like the trebuchets are going to fire. Well, I heard a trebuchet firing. Right, spear militia, take him out. Some of our crossbowmen are now firing. Yeah, trebuchets coming in. That's fine. This isn't a bridge battle. We probably have less issues with the trebuchets than we did in other fights. I just want to deal with this side army before we deal with the main army. But the main army is now here. So we're going to group these guys together again.
The battle is in our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted,
Ooh, that was a
victory will be ours.
big shot there. Right, let's charge these linemen at arms. Let's get moving. Let's deal with the side army, and then once we've dealt with the side army, we can deal with the main army. But until we get to that point, we can't focus on the main army. Again, I think there's only captains here. This time there isn't a king for us to deal with, which is good.
The battle is in our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be. The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
Okay. Let's some feudal knights deal with them, please. Just to mostly be spear militia here,
The enemy
which is
general
good.
has no honor. He flees the field of battle and abandons his men.
Get over there. Right, our spearmen, I've sent you out of position, which was silly of me. Get back in it. Archers, do not go on skirmish mode. You're going to have to stand and fight, I think. Let's head around and deal with the trebuchets initially. And we can go from there. Really, I think we're going to have more issues with this fight than we did the previous one. You guys skill trimming? I think you might be. Fine, we need to avoid you guys. Get over here, deal with the siege, please. Charge the trebuchets, get them off the field. Not the spear militia. It's not what I asked you to do.
The battle is in our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be
You
ours.
need to deal with the siege, please. In for the siege, thank you. Just stop them firing, because they're annoying. Not the spear militia. Thank you.
We are blessed. The enemy general is dead. We have sent the idiot to hell.
Oh, infantry routing. We need to get over that. We might have killed their general by infantry routing. We need to go over and assist. Just being swarmed at the moment. These are all archers charging to them. Just get them down if you can. But then we need to charge into the back of these spearmen ASAP. Get over here. Just delaying the archers from firing. Crash into the back of these spear militia. We need these guys to break, please. Come on, get in there. That's not who I'm asking you to charge at. Into these guys, please. Thank you. We need to get our forces back on side here. Okay, they're starting to rout. Good. Good. We've caused a rout. That's all we need. That will win us the battle, I would hope.
It is unwise to praise the day before sunset, but our men are winning the battle and forging a worthy victory.
Scout merchant cavalry militia to deal with these trebuchets, please. That's something they can usefully do. Just stop them firing, if anything else. But at this rate, England sort of have anything left to charge, throw at us. To defend Algiers, which will be good.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Wonderful. Okay, these spear militia. Who's still fighting? You guys are still fighting. Let's go over there. Let's go deal with these guys, shall we? So these guys haven't broken just yet, so let's deal with them. Our horses are very tired, though.
Praise the Almighty! Our enemy has lost his stomach to fight. We must push our advantage.
So this is the last group here, these spear militia. So let's take them out if we can. Crash into the side of them. That should be the battle won. That's not who I asked you to attack. Crash into them, and that should be a rout. Excellent. Is England going to have more to throw at us? Very possibly. We should be okay there. Let's go deal with those archers. I think there's the last guys left on the field. Go deal with them. None of the merchant cavalry militia are very tired, but they should be able to hack at these archers with their swords, I would hope. Realistically, they're just not high enough quality to be using at this point of the campaign. But this was a militia army, it was never meant to be a frontline fighting force. So actually they've done pretty well.
The enemy flees the battle. Run down those worthless peasants.
For a militia army, they've done very well. Because usually militia armies are pretty naff, to be honest. We can end the battle there, it's fine.
The enemy are overcome. This is a great victory, worthy of only the mightiest of generals.
Another heroic victory. Excellent.
Must we hide like this? Have God granted his faithful this victory?
They've also cleared out Rennes for us because there's barely anyone left there now. So we can probably go have another crack at that. Please don't attack me at Clermont, thank you. We will just occupy the place, that's fine. So we've taken our share, wonderful. Puts us up to 46 settlements, 4 more to go. Now Norway, are you going to do anything silly? I hope you're not going to. You shouldn't. So then probably we'll be able to take possibly Syracuse, Claremore, Rennes, and then a couple of places down in the Holy Land, and that should pop us over to the 50 that we require. So probably not far off completing this series. Probably another few episodes and we'll be there. Weirdly, it's going to end up probably the same amount of episodes as Prophecy of Pendor was. But we'll just have to see. Things might move a lot quicker or a lot slower depending on what happens over the next couple of turns. We've had such an issue with heretical priests this entire campaign. I just can't be bothered to go around and deal with them all. The Doge of Genoa is dead. Suitable husband, you are too old. Fatima Caliph is dead. You want to cease hostilities with England. You're not threatening to excommunicate me, so I don't really care, to be honest. The Holy Roman Empire gets a cardinal promoted. England doesn't like us. No surprises there. Now, Papal States are at war with the Byzantines. Holy Roman Empire and Norway have become client kingdoms, and Norway and the Papal States have declared a truce. Not too bad. Gustavo the Honourable has died at Almadia. It's unfortunate, but I think he's quite old already. And of course, we can have a quick look at Angers. Now, Angers is a fortress, a very well built one. There's not anything we can do here apart from try and sort out the horrendous population growth issues. My word, the squalor in this settlement is horrendous. And we were so close to the next level of settlement as well. We need someone who's a very good commander, also a very good
Your orders, noble one.
governor, like Prince Hugo the Saint, to come up, I think, and look after Angers for us. It'll take him a while to get there, but that should be okay. Now, the forces inside Angers, we will move up towards Rennes.
March! Your orders, noble one.
Orders. Bringing our troops together.
And we might bring this force over here to assist. Okay, apparently this will result in excommunication. But Claremont is nearly done, so I'm just going to go for it anyway. You come and assist over here.
Of course, my lord. Your will.
I really don't see how that should result in excommunication, but I guess he does like England to a certain extent. But Pope Honorius the 16th is also 85. That will probably be okay. Let's put you inside for now. Andre the Chivalrous. The public order's fine, it's just this ridiculous amount of ridiculous lack of growth in this settlement that we'll have to deal with. We'll call things apart there. Next time we probably disobey the Pope, take on Rennes, take on Claremont, Syracuse, and of course down in the Holy Land, Damietta, and that would probably be our 50 settlements that we require. Thank you so much for watching, take care, bye bye.